Good morning, Newman Smith. I'm Dr. Jimenez, the proud principal of Newman Smith High School, where our mission is to graduate all scholars to be college, career, or military ready without remediation. Well, happy Tuesday, Trojans. Let's begin with systems and routines. The system and routine that you know the best is the threshold, the do now, and that's all coupled to be called strong start. But our system and routine on our Newsday is our word of the day and our quote of the day. Our SAT word of the day is abstract. It's an adjective existing purely in the mind, not representing actual reality. The sample sentence is Julie had trouble understanding the appeal of the abstract painting. All right, our quote of the day comes from one of my favorite books, The 21 Indispensable Qualities of a Leader. This quote is on charisma. The first impression can seal the deal. Dan Ryland says, how can you have charisma? Be more concerned about making others feel good about themselves than you are making them feel good about you. So I want you to ask yourself today, Trojans, is there someone in your classes today? Is there a teacher that you have? Is there someone that you see in the hallways every day? Is there someone that you can make a special effort to help them feel good about themselves? I want to encourage you to do that today. Have a little charisma. Well, let's do a little bit of housekeeping here. So don't forget, please fill out the free and reduced lunch plan. The deadline is coming up, and we want to make sure that all scholars are taking advantage. Remember, last year and the year before, due to COVID, all meals were free. That is no longer the case this year. So if you eat in our cafeteria and you love that crispy chicken sandwich, like I do, last year it was free. This year it is not free. All right. Well, we have two charismatic leaders here from our theater, and today's news is all about the fall show with Carlie and Livy. So let's welcome them over to talk about our theater fall show.
Hi guys, I'm Livy, co-president of ITS.
And I'm Carlie, the other co-president of ITS.
And we're here today to talk to you guys about the fall show.
So every year Smith puts on a play in the fall, but this year is a little bit different because we're actually doing two shows.
Yeah, our first show is called Moon Over Buffalo, directed by Miss Power. And our second show is called Bottom's Dream, directed by Miss Hartzog.
So auditions are open to everyone, not just theater students, and they're going to be this Thursday from 4 to 6, and then callbacks will be on Friday at 4.
And if you're interested in auditioning, you can pick up an audition packet from Miss Power's room in SE 126.
And if you're interested in teching the show, we need a lot of technicians this year, so pick up a packet from Miss Kramer's room in SE 124.
Yeah, the fall show is super fun. I made a lot of friends last year, so I really encourage coming out to audition this Thursday.
So let me get this straight. We're having two fall shows this year?
That's right.
Wow. What's that about?
So our first show is called Moon Over Buffalo. It's a comedic show. It's super funny. We read it in class last year. And our second show, Bottom's Dream, directed by Miss Hartzog. It's actually a story about Bottom from a Shakespeare story.
Well, what if I'm really shy and I don't want to be on stage? Now, we all know that's not the case with me. Okay, but if you were really shy and you don't want to be on stage, but you want to be a part, I heard you mention something about tech theater. What's that about?
So tech theater involves the lights, the sounds, costumes, stage managers, anything like that. So if you're not really comfortable with being on stage, tech is also super fun. I teched one of our spring shows last year, and I had so much fun.
Awesome. Well, y'all, thank you so much for being on the news. I have one more housekeeping item, and then I'll invite you back to close. All right, so for all of our bus riders, we want to provide an indoor space for you should it be raining. And so this is what we're going to do. There's the space that's in Innovation Alley. And if you want to be in that space, we're going to ask that you are seated and that you do not eat or drink in that area. We know that you could be hungry. You can step outside to have that snack. So your two options for bus riding is you can wait outside or you can wait inside Innovation Alley, making sure you're seated, number one, quiet, and then not eating or drinking because we don't want to tear up our new space for construction. All right, well, that is all for our news today. Let's bring back Carlie and Livy to close out. We love you. We think you're great. Remember, character counts. And make it a great day or not. The choice is yours.